Fall is natural. Stand, that's logical. I've taken my chances to live. I'm not waiting to please. If I was wrong, I'll learn, I'll be strong. Waiting inside, the life choosing right. They're never gonna take what we got. I'm gonna give you all that I got. My heart, my time, my mind, body and soul, body and soul. I'm giving life, I'm giving life. Sweet dreams to be. Fate made me wait. You gave me joy in faith for a briny day. Either you're with me or not. It's not like, girl, I can do this, but you can't stop me. Waiting inside, the life choosing right. They're never gonna take what we got. I'm gonna give you all that I got. My heart, my time, my mind, body and soul, body and soul. I'm giving life, I'm giving life, I'm giving life. My chances to live. I'm not waiting to please. If I was wrong, I'll learn, I'll be strong. All that I got, my heart, my time, my mind, body and soul, body and soul. I'm giving life, I'm giving life, I'm giving life, I'm giving life, I'm giving life. Hope for a better being, love for equality. Fall is natural. Stand, that's logical. I've taken my chances to live. I'm not waiting to please. If I was wrong, I'll learn, I'll be strong. Waiting inside, the life choosing right. They're never gonna take what we got. I'm gonna give you all that I got. My heart, my time, my mind, body and soul, body and soul. I'm giving life, I'm giving life. Sweet dreams to be. Fate made me wait. You gave me joy in faith for a briny day. Either you're with me or not. It's not like, girl, I can do this, but you can't stop me. Waiting inside, the life choosing right. They're never gonna take what we got. I'm gonna give you all I'm not waiting to please. If I was wrong, I'll learn I'll be strong. Equality, war is natural. Stand, that's logical. I've taken my chances to live. I'm not waiting to please. If I was wrong, I'll learn I'll be strong. Waiting inside, 'cause life choosing right. They're never gonna take what we got. I'm gonna give you all that I got. My heart, my time, my mind, body and soul, body and soul. I'm giving life, I'm giving life. Sweet dreams to be. Faith made me wait. You gave me joy in faith for a briny day. Either you're with me or not. It's not like, girl, I can do this, but you can't stop me. Waiting inside, 'cause life choosing right. They're never gonna take what we got. I'm gonna give you all that I got. My heart, my time, my mind, body and soul, body and soul. I'm giving life, I'm giving life, I'm giving life. My chances to live. I'm not waiting to please. If I was wrong, I'll learn I'll be strong. Waiting inside, 'cause life choosing right. They're never gonna take what we got. I'm gonna give you all that I got. My heart, my time, my mind, body and soul, body and soul. I'm giving life, I'm giving life, I'm giving life, I'm giving life, I'm giving life.
Ribbon Safe Motherhood Alliance is proud to support this film and to share his opening remarks with us for tonight's launch. I'd like to welcome a passionate advocate for safe motherhood in Fiji, the Dean of the College of Medicine, Nursing and Health Science, Professor Ian Rouse, who unbeknownst to many of us is also a movie exec. He served as executive producer for tonight's film, so please welcome him.
Thank you, Mary. This one's on. And as an executive producer, you probably need to learn that sometimes when you prepare a speech, if the light's coming from the other side, it's hard to read through the paper. So you have to just discard that. And I can tell you that my son's a filmmaker, and so I proudly said to Jeremy over Christmas, I'm an executive producer of a film. And he said, yes, Dad, all that means is you're producing some of the funding. So don't expect me to make too many comments about film. I'll leave that to the experts. But Nisa Bulavanak, namaste, and a very good evening to so many friends. Thank you for the members of the diplomatic corps who are here. I know there's a great supporter from Federated States of Micronesia who supports the college in many things, so thank you for coming along with your wife. But also really to doctors and midwives and nurses and students and friends and filmmakers. Welcome to what I think is going to be a special event. It should be a special event here in Fiji. It's about 4 years ago that the Fiji White Ribbon Safe Motherhood Initiative was initiated with great excitement and fanfare. Actually, we go back even a bit further than that. One day, somebody came into my office as the Dean's office of the then Fiji School of Medicine, I think it was, and said, I've got an idea. I think we need to do something about safe motherhood. That was Dr. Temma McCaig. Some of you will know Temma, who's now in New Zealand, but an enthusiastic young obstetrician to be training. And so then began a bit of a fantastic, almost roller coaster experience of the first couple of years of the White Ribbon Initiative. We had some really fantastic events. Had a white ribbon cocktail event. We had every year, I think for 3 years, we had a really good oratory competition in schools. And then we got quiet because the committee consisted of mainly Sister Eliotti and Alamita and Carolyn and myself and Peter Sapelli. So one of the things we're hoping for after tonight is more people will be enthusiastic about supporting. The other thing is it took us probably about, don't quote me, Peter will be able to tell us probably about a year and a half to get approved as a NGO. So this year we decided, well, it's about time to give rebirth to the Safe Motherhood Initiative. So here you are, welcome along to this hopefully pretty exciting event. What I can say is in the first 2 or 3 years of the Safe Motherhood Initiative, there was fantastic support from the community in basically everything that we did, and there's great support tonight. But when you think about it, if what you're really focusing on is safe motherhood, delivery of a fantastic new person, it's a pretty easy message to send. It's pretty easy to get people engaged in what is a very positive message. And the message of the Safe Motherhood Initiative, which is linked to the International White Ribbon Alliance, is pretty simple. We just like to say it as simply as that no woman will die unnecessarily in pregnancy and childbirth in Fiji. I guess we just put in the word unnecessarily because there might be an occasional death because this is what happens. But when you have 20,000 births, it should be maybe 1 or 2. Because if everyone took care of themselves and looked after mothers-to-be, then the number of deaths or near misses would be very low. So it's been a pretty easy message, and we're looking forward to a very exciting year. The last time we met as a committee last year, we thought, what should we do? The first year we focused on getting people to book early. I know it embarrasses Carolyn sometimes. Every time I see a pregnant woman somewhere serving in a shop, I say, have you booked early? And then I think, well, maybe she probably doesn't know what I'm talking about. I'd like to get to the point where everybody knows in Fiji knows what I say when I say, have you booked early? So that was year 1. I think year 2 we had a campaign on recognising danger signs. But last year when we met, we thought, what do we really need to do for the vast majority, I think it's more than 70%, of women of childbearing age, for those who aren't obstetricians or nurses or midwives, that's kind of from, I guess it's maybe 16, let's say, to 45 or 40 something. So in Fiji, the vast majority of women of childbearing age are young, less than 30. It's probably 70 or 75%. So there's a committee with saying, what can we do? And we really need to understand young women. and what they want, what their dreams and ideals are, what they think about family planning and having a family and so on. So that's what we were going to move on to for this year. But about, maybe it's getting close to a year ago, Raj and Ash came to see me, and they brought me a script. The script that you're going to see turned into a film tonight that's been turned into from that script. It's a script that I'd read probably about a year and a half ago, almost 2 years ago. And I really loved the script. I just have to go back to my earlier point. My son's a filmmaker, but I'm just an executive producer, which means I love film, but I don't have a lot of technical skills. But when I read the script and I saw all the messages that were in the script, I thought, this is could be a fantastic short film. So they came to see me, it's probably about a year ago, and I thought, well, I'd love to be able to support this being made into a short film. And here we are, 7th of February 2014. It's been a bit of an interesting journey. It always is an interesting journey for young filmmakers who want to turn a story into a visual experience for people. That's you're the people here tonight. So here we are, 7th of February 2014. Definitely a red carpet, hopefully a red letter day in many ways for people in Fiji. And perhaps if I could just reflect that, like a very famous American, Martin Luther King, all of us have a dream. All of us have a dream. Raj, and if you saw some of the articles in the paper, Raj, here, Raj had a dream. He's had a dream, I think it's for at least a decade, maybe longer, Raj. He had a dream of producing a Fijian-made film, a Fijian-written film, a Fijian-acted film, a Fijian-produced and sound-engineered film. Tonight is the first step, hopefully, in what should be a very good future career for Raj as a filmmaker, but also for Fiji in terms of producing films. And then we have Ash, who had a dream of writing a script about a story to do with safe motherhood that people would enjoy. It's always difficult for filmmakers, film writers, for script writers to say, here's an idea that I have, and can I turn that into a story that people will enjoy? So I guess Ash had a dream. Savuto had a dream. Savuto had a dream of using his amazing talent to tell stories that will make a difference in people's lives. Hopefully, like me, you'll be blown away when you see the fantastic song that he's written for the film Give You Life, sorry. And then the Fiji White Ribbon Safe Motherhood Initiative had a dream that no woman will die unnecessarily in pregnancy and childbirth in Fiji or in the Pacific Islands. And there's so many messages. I was just joking with some of my academic lecturers just before we came in, saying we should show this to our nurses and to our future nurses, our nursing trainees and our medical trainees, but they have to do an assignment. Oh, sorry, there's my students here. And the assignment would be, and you can do this tonight if you like, but the assignment would be to try and recall all of the messages relevant to safe motherhood that you'll see in the film. And there's a lot of them. That's one of the things I loved about the script. And then finally, I guess I have a dream, and I have a dream as a Dean of a College of Medicine, Nursing and Health Sciences, that everyone will learn to choose health. And someone who loves working in the health area and working as an educator, I've had for some time a view that conveying health messages in the Pacific Islands, say Fiji or the Pacific Islands, has got to go beyond a white-haired Anglo-Saxon professor getting up and saying, this is what you need to do about safe motherhood or reproductive health. It might get through to some people, but I'm sure it's not going to get through. So I've had a dream that we can use what people love in the Pacific, which is dance and theatre and song, and use that as those creative arts as a way of promoting health messages. Here's the first one tonight. It's about safe motherhood, but there's many others that already we've started talking about that we could turn into health messages in the future. So it's a great pleasure for me to welcome you here. I'm sure you'll have a lovely time. Enjoy Giving Life. Big
Thank you, Professor Rouse. The song that he referred to, Giving Life by Savuto Vakandeovosa, will feature at the end of the movie. So as the credits roll, please remain seated to watch Savuto with his video clip. Our chief guest for this evening is Ms. Shenaz Voss, recognizable to many of us. She's the chair of the Film Commission Board and is also the person at the helm of Pacific Sun. Ms. Voss has been awarded nationally and recognized for her achievements as a woman in business. I'd like to invite Ms. Voss to share her remarks with us tonight. Thank you.
Members of the Diplomatic Corps, the Dean and staff of the College of Medicine, Nursing and Health Services, Bright Future Film, the production team, ladies and gentlemen. I felt the feeling, I should say, when the Dean spoke. He's very passionate about what he's doing, particularly in relation to safe motherhood. And I congratulate you, and I would like everyone here to applaud the entire team in your project. We need a lot more people like you working, even if maybe behind the scenes, to not only in the health, but anything to do with women and health, as far as women are concerned. Thank you very much. I wish to, on the onset, congratulate the College of Medicine, Nursing and Health Services for commissioning and funding the production of the film Giving Life, a film which highlights the importance of maternal health. We congratulate you also for choosing the very powerful medium of film to send this very important message to the people. Films in today's context are a very powerful way of sharing information, not just one way, but it's a two-way sharing of views and ideas, and these are portrayed in an entertaining yet informative manner, like you said. Nowadays, films are used to portray a lot of messages, entertainment, song, dances, the whole works. But more importantly, messages such as what you are trying to deliver at the moment. And they also generate a lot of discussion over social media. So I think that is also very important. Films lead to a lot of interaction on social media, and people do discuss some of these messages, and from there eventuate more ideas, more people getting involved in projects like this, and of course sharing of knowledge, not just locally, but from all around the world. Not only will your support for the production of this film lead to the publicity and promotion of a topic as vital as safe motherhood, but you have also shown confidence in the ability of local producers and talent by commissioning the film locally. I think we need to also at this juncture congratulate the team at Bright Future Films, who have gone out of their way, and this is their first production. And tonight, without going into the actual subject and talking about it, I think I leave it for all of us to be surprised by what's in store for us. I offer them congratulations. I think they've done a great job. We are always looking for local talent, and I think Giving Life features our own local actors, technicians, crew, a local director and local writer and local producer, and everything local. And I think that's a huge achievement for us. Whilst in our promotions through Film Fiji, we continuously strive to bring in film productions to Fiji from overseas. And the idea is to develop our own local expertise, because more than often we get asked about what talent is available in Fiji. We have the infrastructure, we're working on it, but we also need talent. We also need our own local actors, producers, writers, directors, because we want to have benefits, and we want to have a long-term viability of the film industry in Fiji. This is necessary longer view of development as it requires growing our own above-the-line talent, such as producers, like talked about, directors, writers, cast, and other heads of departments within the production team. Films such as Giving Life, produced totally by Fijians, are therefore a very important part of this process. I think with me tonight here's Florence, and she's very eager to create this database that will include everyone that was involved in this film. You will become part and parcel of a Film Fiji database that we will be distributing, or people will have access to when they're here to produce their films, or as a production company looking for talent. So please don't forget to do that. Make sure that you contact Film Fiji and list yourselves in whatever capacity that you were involved in the film. We wish to especially see our own people-produced films, music, and other audiovisual products that reflect our own unique identity, and have these shown in our movie theaters, television channels, and other media, including the internet. Again, this film, which we're about to see, will assist us in this process. Finally, a special note for all local producers. There is a special incentive to assist you in assessing funding for your production. At Film Fiji, we'll be happy to assist you and give you additional information on this, and we encourage you to talk to Film Fiji. It's a very, very important way of getting the message across, not just in health, but any other important aspect of life. Anything that we need to communicate to the people. We do have funding available for people who want to produce films, and particularly about our culture, about our people, about our issues. We're more than welcome to talk to you. So I applaud, again, Bright Films. Please come and see us and talk to us. So on this note, ladies and gentlemen, I know we are all very eager to watch the movie and see what we have produced locally, what the talent is available to us, and this very important message that is about to be delivered through this great film produced locally. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much, and wish you all the best.
Ms. Voss, indeed we're excited to see the film, and I promised earlier that I'd introduce the cast and crew before we close tonight's formalities. I'm going to introduce the cast, and I'd like to encourage them to stand up and give us a wave. This night belongs to you. It is a real celebration of your efforts. The members of the cast are Alan Stevens, Reshma Lal Khan, Mr. Mervyn Singh, here he is right down here in the front, Susan Nangua, don't be shy, Susan, Mosiah Nukutau Marumataki Manu, I hope I pronounced your name correctly, Michelle Singh, Fimoni Vanganalau, Dr. Pushpa Nasir, Shristi Singh, Vilmaina Wanganadonako, and Chosivini Bale Matuku. That was the cast. We also have the script writer, Ashfaq Khan. Are you here with us, Ashfaq? Cinematography by Limal Totongi. Edited by John Tauseri. Music director, Savuto, of course. Executive producer, Professor Ian Rouse. And now, please give a warm welcome to the director, Rajnel Prasad.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. The chief guests, members of the diplomatic corps, the members of the Right Tribune Committee, the Fiji School of Medicine Dean, the executive producer, Professor Ian Ross, invited guests, sponsors, cast and crews of Bright Feature Films Giving Life. It is a great pleasure for me to welcome you all to the launch of Bright Feature Films Giving Life. An event like this cannot happen overnight. The wheels started rolling a year ago when I received the first script from the producer of the script and my colleague Ashfaq Khan. A journey will never be forgotten. I thank Professor Ian Ross for believing in me and the production company and giving me an opportunity to produce and direct this film, Giving Life, under my production company, Bright Future Films. Well, as it says, without a drama, a film is incomplete. During the shooting of this film, we had dramas, stressful moments, and fun moments as well. Also, however, I would say that the Giving Life team was the best team that I've ever worked with, and my first team that I have worked with in this film. I, as a filmmaker, I would like to say that film industry in Fiji will be a great contributor towards our economy in the near future. I also believe that this could happen if local investors come on board and support us, the filmmakers. I appreciate Film Fiji for hosting Cooler Film Awards to encourage young filmmakers to showcase their talent. And I would like to highlight that we would like to have more workshops and trainings for the participants to boost their skills and not to showcase their talent for the awards night only. I personally believe that not everyone will become doctors, teachers, lawyers, or pilots. But I personally believe in film industry there is more opportunities as directors, cinematography, editing, arts director, makeup artists, casting directors, production managers, lights person, and many more. Ladies and gentlemen, I will not take more time talking here, and I would like to say that I am proud to say that this film, Giving Life, is a 100% Fijian-made film. Before I hand over, I would like to heartily thank Professor Ian Ross for supporting this film, and I'd like to thank my co-director, Mr. John Tausero. Currently he's not here, he's at a shoot. We're currently shooting a music clip. Also, I'd like to thank my entire unit for your enthusiasm and very tremendous job that they all have given. Without this team, this film would not be possible. A big thank you to my partners, EcoSafe, Mr. Taus Khan for London taxis, that we have used in the film, and also for the launch this evening. I would like to thank our media supporters, Fiji Times and FBC TV, not forgetting the staff from the Dean's office for their tremendous support, and the staff from the Fiji School of Nursing. I would like to thank my mom for her great support during the production as she was catering and looking after all the catering stuff for the film. Indeed, this journey will never be forgotten. The journey that we had, it was a fantastic journey. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to say that Bright Future Films assures you that this is not the only project that we'll have. We have got more films and TV shows lined up in the near future. I assure you that the presentation for Bright Future Films this evening, that you will all enjoy. I'm proud to say that Bright Future Films is the fastest growing production company in Fiji, that we have successfully produced TV commercials, and now we're doing films and TV shows. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to say that we have brought my sales team in-house, so if you'd like to take advantage of the Bright deals, please do meet them. Before I leave, I would like to thank you all, and Vinaka Vakalevu, and please do enjoy your film. Vinaka.
I'm bleeding! And my stomach, it hurts! It won't...
Oh God, what am I going to do?
Thank you, darling. Oh gosh, I love you.
Hope for a better beat.
Just go hang yourself. Jump in front of a car. I don't care.
It's all my fault.
It's natural.
I should have never listened to the acting song.
That's logical. I've taken my chances to live. I'm not waiting to please. If I was wrong, I'll learn I'll be strong. Waiting inside, 'cause life choosing right. They're never gonna take what we got. Gonna give you all that I got.
I'm here, and it's an inspiration to artists as well. So whatever you dream and whatever your goal is, achieve it. Because one day you will achieve your goal. And like what I've done. My journey began in 2006. And here I am. After 9 years, I've received what I wanted.
Like, girl, I can do this, but you can't stop me.